Welcome back to a new episode of the vlog. Today we've got some pretty big things happening. At 1 o'clock, got a meeting with a client or a prospect to hopefully become a client. It's a local marina, 60,000 or so in policy premium, and that's going to go well. Got a meeting here in just 15 minutes with a carrier so that I have more options when it comes to insuring yachts. So we got some big things in the work. It's going to be an exciting day. Not sure how much of this I'll be able to film, if at all. So I just pulled up to Columbia River Yacht Club. Going to go inside here in just a few minutes to pitch one of the marinas here in our local area. And it's about 60,000 in premium. What we do, or what I do here is, I take the policy, the quote that the underwriter releases to us, and I put it into what's called a proposal recap. This proposal recap really does a good job of breaking down the coverages and the premiums. And so for an insured who doesn't fully understand insurance, which that's most people, it's super easy and straightforward, and it's easy to explain coverages. So I just left my meeting, really good meeting. I'm gonna go back to the underwriter and request some changes to be made, and then we're gonna move forward. All right, so now we're back here at the home office. Changed my shirt, it's not a different day. And gonna be making some adjustments to the quote, and then from there we will represent back to the client with the updated numbers and go from there. But it's not as exciting as all right, close the deal. This is how it typically goes with when you present to insureds. Usually you go in as kind of a talking point, make sure that everything looks good, and 9 times out of 10, the insured wants to go back and make some adjustments. I am headed currently to go drop off my membership application to one of the local yacht clubs. It's more than anything, it's a business move, and I believe that by joining, it's going to give me access to not only other members within the club to insure down the road, because a lot of yacht club members are business owners, but I also want the opportunity to insure the yacht club. So headed there, and then got some exciting things coming here tonight. So stay tuned. That's gonna do it for tonight. Super fun night. My first ever concert experience. It was Kane. He was the main guy, and then he had a couple openers, one being Dasha, the other I'm not even familiar with, so I couldn't even tell you his name, but just an all-around great experience. They had so much food there: chicken strips, hamburgers, taco stuff, cookies, donuts, drinks. I feel spoiled because, again, first concert experience, and it's going to be very hard to, go to a concert again without there being that sweet experience. It's just such a unique experience. You go through an entrance where there's not a lot of people, and you just feel very VIP. But this is one of the reasons why I love this industry. There's so many unique aspects to the job, but I also look around and I see that there's not a lot of people pursuing new agencies anymore. It was kind of a thing of the past, and today it's much harder to get those carrier contracts that you need to start an agency. And so that's my goal with creating this channel and building my credibility within the industry, because my hopes is by the time that I go to start my own agency, I can take this to the carriers and say, hey, you know what? I've established a pretty good following. And they'll say, you know what? I'm more than happy to give you those contracts. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you'll like, follow, share, and just support my channel, support the videos that I put out there. Please let me know in the comments below what else you want to see, and I'll see you in the next one.